Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the show where Thursday starts the weekend early. I'm your host, TomDog247, and we're going to have a lot of fun here today because we're going to be talking about the Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao fight, and we're also going to talk a little bit about Tom Brady, which has been buzzing around the news, and of course, yes, we are playing Grand Theft Auto 5, you know, to kind of even things out and everything like that. But I'm not going to do any missions or anything like that. Just farting around like I sometimes do on Tom Dog Plays, which I will but I'll be diving into the missions within a couple of days now, and just want to point out, everybody, that we're doing the selfies for shoutouts. So all you want to do, you want to get a shout out here live on Twitch. All you have to do is just submit the hashtag, submit a selfie with the hashtag selfies, the number 4 shoutouts. It's that simple, folks. And to at TomDog247, and we'll give I'll be more than happy to give you guys a shout out, and you know, try to make things fun around here and everything like that, and who knows, you may be getting a shot. You may just very well get a shout out here live on Twitch, and we're just gonna fool around here, have some fun, and any questions or comments, post them in the comments section right there in the on the chat board. We'll chat away, have some fun, you know, talk about what you thought about the Mayweather Pacquiao fight. You know, your opinion on it. I didn't see it, but I've heard how bad it was, and on how much of a waste of money it was, and it's just buzzing all over the internet, and it's just like all over the news and everything like that. It's just ridiculous. And another thing that broke out in news is, of course, what happened with Tom Brady, and a lot of Patriots fans may get upset with me about what I have to say in regards to Tom Brady, and it's not pretty. So, and this is my opinion. You guys can have your own opinion. Just post right there in the chat board here on Twitch, and this show will also go on Twitter as well. Not Twitter. Oh my God. This show will also go on YouTube, and you can also post your comments, questions, or concerns, and I'll be more than whether you want to reply here live, or I'll reply later on YouTube. So, but in other words, we have fun here today because it's Thursday. It's Channel X. Now, normally when I do before I start, when I do Channel X, you notice I've been playing a lot of what do you call it? WWE 2K15, and doing the wrestling predictions. That's going to change. I'm still gonna do the wrestling predictions, but every Thursday night here on Twitch, I'm gonna do the Channel X, kind of like what I used to do back in my cable access days and everything like that. So every Thursday is Channel X Thursday night. So that's pretty much always been my thing. So we're just gonna have fun and everything like that, and I am gonna relay my opinions on what I thought about the boxing match, and I'm also going to talk about a lot of detail in regards to Tom Brady. And you're a fan of Tom Brady, by all means comment about it and everything. Tell us what you think about what's going on and everything like that, because this would makes your show happen by group participation. And as a matter of fact, earlier today I just received a comment on YouTube because over my video that I did last night in regards to when I did my Goat Simulator game Let's Play, and so that was a pretty good comment, and I already submitted a reply. I already replied back, and it's just that simple, folks. You wanna say what you want to say and everything like that, and I will reply. And it's that simple, folks. And this, oh crap, I can't do that. And I'll might even read what he said. It's like another way to give out a shot. Another way to give out a shout out. So if you don't want to submit a selfie, that's fine. But leave a comment. Then it's all in good fun. Because it's like I say all the time in my videos, all the time. It's not just my show, it's your show. And it's all about having fun, folks. That's all it is. It's all about having fun and partying it up. And you know what? It's Thursday night, but who says we have to start the weekend on a Friday night? we're gonna make it Thursday nights. We're starting the weekend early. Call it a post weekend celebration. You know, you come home from work, and you know you're tired and everything like that. You wanna lounge and relax, and you know you had a pretty busy day, and you know maybe your boss giving you flack for being like 5 seconds late, and you know just been having a bad day. You know maybe a customer pissed you off or something like that. But you know what? If it happens on a Thursday night, guess what? Pop on the Twitch and watch your friendly neighborhood Tom Dog just kinda ease you down, relax, and take things easy, and just enjoy me making an ass out of myself for no matter how long I do these shows. So but it's all in good fun. There we go. And keep posting on my Twitters. Can always I gotta check periodically to see if anybody posts a selfie, get a shout out, everything like that. But you know, you can always talk about what we're doing here. And like I said, today's topic is Mayweather fight, and also the issue with Tom Brady. So, why don't we just get started with one that kind of pretty much pissed everyone off, and you know, I mean, I'm kind of glad that I didn't see the pay-per-view, because if I knew it was going to be that bad, I probably would have wasted a lot of money on that fight. And you know, that pay-per-view was so overly expensive, and that sucked. And from what I heard from everybody is like it was hardly a fight. It was just like dancing around and hugging and dancing around and hugging and everything like that. And I'm like, come on, really? And a lot of people, and I heard a lot of people were pissed off, and like even people who bought a ticket to see the fight live. It's like, you know, utterly ridiculous. And you know, Mayweather once again won, and which, you know, that, you know, I'm kind of upset that he did win. You know, I wanted his streak to end, and you know, what, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a Mayweather fan, and I never will be, because of the fact, you know, I don't like his attitude outside of the ring. I mean, yeah, he's a good boxer, but you know what? your boxing talent inside the ring. I'm not saying that he's an abuser outside of the ring, but all right, good for him. He signed, he has all this money. Good for him. Good for him. It's like, we don't care. It's like a lot of people didn't really care about, we don't really care about how much money you have, and you don't need to be flashing around in public. It's like, just because you have an entourage and everything like that, and you say, hey, look at me. He's just so, the way he comes out, it's so smug. And I don't like that. I don't like that from my boxers and everything like that. And he also had, and I remember, and if my memory serves me well, which most of the time it does, he had the nerve to say that he can beat Muhammad Ali. What a fucking asshole! I was like, how in the hell could you say that to one of the most greatest boxers that I've ever fought inside the ring? And, I mean, yeah, he had an ego, yeah, back in the day he had an ego, but you know what? He didn't. But you know what? He backed it up. And yeah, and everyone says, well, Mayweather does it too. And I was like, no. Not. Muhammad Ali had a thing called class when he had bragging rights. When he had back in the day, when he had bragging rights, he did it with class. And that's something that Floyd Mayweather does not have, and that's class. It's like, I hate to say that to Mayweather, I mean, he's a good boxer and everything. Yeah, he's a good boxer and everything, but he's not as good as the ones that paved the way before him. Like Lennox Lewis, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield. Even Rocky Marciano. I mean, come on now. I mean, those guys paved the way for. Oh yeah, Joe Louis, and those guys right there. Had a style and everything. Even though I did say Mike Tyson, and he had a pretty big ego too, but most of the times you just didn't know what the hell he was saying. So, but that was I think that was better off. But in his earlier days, you didn't mess with Mike Tyson. You just didn't mess with him back in the 80s and everything like that. You just didn't mess with him, and Mike. And it's just like it's like Floyd, even Mike Tyson, if Mike Tyson came out of retirement and, had one more fight in him and everything, I think he could take out Mayweather.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
But
100% guaranteed.
And not to discount Pacquiao too. I mean, Manny is a pretty good, Manny's a damn good fighter too, and I was actually pushing for him to win. Thank God I didn't bet on that fight too. That's another thing. And, a lot of people were asking. A lot of people who saw that fight want their money back. And to be quite honest with you, you know, I hope they get some sort of compensation, because that might. I heard that fight was garbage, and but the thing that gets me is that people who betted on the fight also wants their money back as well too, and I'm like, are you shitting me? You're gonna pay? It's like you're demanding your money back after betting on a shitty ass fight, and I mean I'm not blaming them, because you know everyone was so focused on the, you know, everyone was so waiting for this fight to happen, and for that fight to not happen and become one of the shittiest bouts in boxing history. And sorry guys, you placed a bet on the fight, you lost. It was like if you were betting money on Manny, I mean, hell, I probably would have bet bet on Manny too, which I was actually pushing him to win, but sorry, you know, you lost the bet, no matter how you slice it. You know, both Manny and Floyd both got a, you know, got a nice paycheck, and you know, but yeah, it was kind of like a, you know, yeah, it was kind of a dick move, but you know, you reap what you sow. I mean, I know it sucks, but you can't really help that. And
what can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Had an itch on my ear. But you know, it is what it is, and can't help that. You just can't. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but you know, what can you do? What I did hear, though, I heard that there will be a rematch, and you know, if it's anything like, you know, this previous fight here, they can keep it. But you know, Manny was saying that he had a bad shoulder, and I'm kind of upset about that, but I can let that slide, because I know that he, you know, he didn't want to disappoint his fans, and plus also too that, you know, that's fine and everything like that. And I give Manny a lot of credit too for going out there and still fighting, even though he had a bad shoulder, because if he backed down from the fight and postpone it for, you know, to another time, I think what happened was Floyd said forget it. He probably would have been a dick and said, forget it. I'm not gonna do the postponed fight. I'm gonna win by forfeit. And he would just talk a lot of shit to me. He would probably talk a lot of shit to Manny too, and said, "Oh, he's just scared." He probably would have called him a coward, and a chicken, and everything like that. You know, he probably, you know, Floyd probably would have talked a lot of shit about Manny. So if Manny backed out of the fight because of his bad shoulder. And you know, but I give Manny a lot of credit for not backing down, you know, because that pretty much, you know, because he wanted this fight to happen, and Floyd kept backing out and everything like that, and talking a lot of shit too, and everything like that. And if Manny did back out, he probably would have added more fuel to the fire, and just talk a lot of shit even more, and not even accept the postponed match. He probably wouldn't, and fans would be pissed off, and it would probably be mass hysteria, to be all quite honest with you, and it would be sad if it ever went if it went down that way. It would be a lot of disappointed fans, but either way, fans were still disappointed because of the fact that the way the fight was and everything, and I mean, yeah, it sucks, but still can't do nothing about it. And it's like I've always said, shit happens and you wipe. That's pretty much how I have to sum it up for it. So let me know what you think. I want to know what you think about all that. So post your comments, questions, concerns, anything. I want to know what you think about the Floyd Mayweather fight. And before I forget, The Avengers: Age of Ultron, #1 in the box office. However, it didn't break record because it didn't break their record because of Saturday. Hardly anybody was at the movie theaters. They were just pretty much glued to the boxing match, and not a lot of people were watching. But hopefully something. But the international numbers will tell a different story. Because the international box office, they'll probably break a lot of records when that comes out, internationally. So we'll see what happens. But it's still #1 in the box office, and I still haven't seen it yet, and I definitely want to go see that. And I had so much fun watching the first one, and I want to see it again. I want to see the second one, and because I heard it was phenomenal. So just don't tell me what it is, how the movie goes, because I don't like spoilers. I really don't. But yeah, but if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the Floyd Mayweather fight, drop a little line there. Tell me what you think about it. Also, all right, let's get started with our other topic. One that we'll have a lot of people talking about and everything. The deflategate. Tom Brady. Apparently, from what I've been hearing about, is that apparently Tom Brady knew about the balls deflated prior to the during the playoff game with the Colts, and because some text messages were exchanged from what I heard, and it looks like Tom Brady's in serious trouble, and I hope so, because I hope Roger Goodell really sets an example. Because this pissed me off. This pissed me off, and you know, the way you know, everyone that I work, you know, at work and everything like that, they asked what I thought about it, and this is what I told them, and I'm gonna say it on here too. I think even back when this first was announced, you know, after the playoffs and everything, I had a feeling, you know, I really had a feeling that there was something going on with Tom Brady and everything when he denied allegations of the balls deflated, and you know, my arrogance, I was like, he's lying about it, you know, he's lying about it and everything like that, and boy, what a bombshell when we found out that he really was lying. Now comes the fun part. What's Brady's punishment? And I and and you know, the question is, what's going to be his punishment? You know, I hope it's a hefty suspension. I really do. And I hope it's a really huge fine, because that I mean, that right there is very, very unacceptable. And we just don't need that in football and everything like that, you know, because, you know, that's another form of cheating and everything like that. And to be quite honest with you, you know, I hope it's a very serious fine. I really do. I really do hope that it's a very serious fine, because you know, I don't like Tom Brady. And that's not the reason why that, you know, he should get this fine. It's the fact that he lied to everybody. He lied to everybody. He lied to his fans. You know, which that hurts me the most. You know, yeah, I'm not you know, I may not be a Patriots fan or even a Tom Brady fan, but why would you do that to your fans who looked up to you and supported you and everything like that? You know what? I'm a Yankee fan. You know what? This is just like how this kind of reminds me of how you know, about fans to this day resent a lot of football players for their actions outside of the outside of the football field. You know, I'm not saying that Tom Brady did anything outside the football field, but a lot of football players have, and there are some football players who have, and Michael Vick is, you know, one of them. And we know his reputation. You know, his reputation is now tarnished because of his actions. And you know, he was, everyone wanted to be like Michael Vick, and he was just a you know, just one fine quarterback and one fine football player. And it all got ruined because of his stupidity and what he did with those dogs. And I know some of you are saying, well, what does Michael Vick's issues have to do with Tom Brady? I'll tell you. Both are respected football players, or were, and because of what Michael Vick did, his reputation's now tarnished. And now, with what Tom Brady did, because of what Tom Brady did, his reputation is now in serious jeopardy, because it could very well mean that, you know, his career is over. You know, his reputation, reputation wise. And it, you know, yeah, it sucks and everything, but Tom Brady should have known better. And the way I see it, and I'm going on record on saying that, and this is actually my opinion. So I'm actually posting the following. You know, I'm actually gonna state the following disclaimer. You know, I'm probably not. You know, I'm not even gonna do it on Twitter, or not Twitter. On YouTube, but But the views and opinions expressed on this show do not reflect those of YouTube, its staff, or its president. Now, having said that, my take on all this, Tom Brady, I think, lied about it so that he can go and play in the Super Bowl. That's how I think about it. Tom Brady did this deliberately so that he can go off to win, to go off in the Super Bowl. And instead of fessing up and admit that he was cheating, even during that game with the Colts. Even that game with the Colts. Personally, I hope this punishment that Brady is going to receive is very strict and very severe. You know, Roger Goodell, set the example. Set the example. Don't make an example out of this. And don't go too easy on him just because he's a model, you know, he's supposed to be this model quarterback. The fact is, he lied to you. Tom Brady lied to you. He lied to the football players. He lied to the football club, the NFL. He lied to his own teammates. He lied to his fans, who's always supported him and always backed him up on anything that he's ever done. And personally, I hope Roger Goodell makes an example of Tom Brady, makes an example of this situation, because if any because let's just say some other football player did the same exact shit as this issue as what Tom Brady is in right now, it would probably be more severe than what Tom Brady. And if he gets, you know, a slap on the wrist, like, you know, a couple days off, you know, slap on the wrist, and a couple days off, you know, couple games off, and $200,000. Roger Goodell would not accomplish anything if that was if that, you know, seriously, make an example. Let this be a wake-up call to all football players who thinking that this is the way to go. That this is the way to go. Sorry, no. Shouldn't give nobody special favors just because, you know, he's an iconic sports figure.
You're right.
He isn't. Any endorsements that he has, they should be dropped. I'm serious. They should seriously drop all these endorsements. You know, some of these endorsements. You know, I believe Gatorade is one of them. what's another one? I think I don't know if Reebok, if he does Reebok. I don't know. Not have him be on the cover of the next Madden game. Sorry, no. Because that will be the Madden game I do not get. I'm serious. I don't want it. I will not get it.
No, I'm not gay. Jesus.
And I'm serious.
I called to ask you not to give my
I'm serious when I say this. You know, you know, seriously, Mr. Goodell, I like you. I respect you, but do the right thing. Set the make an example of this issue. You know, let these football players know that you mean business. And by that, tell them, you know, don't go easy on Brady. Do not go easy on Brady, because, you know, if you do go easy on him and it's not a legitimate, you know, a reasonable punishment because of it, I hate to say this, but you're gonna lose a lot of support over this. And you're gonna lose a lot of, you know, because you know, you do have fans. You do have fans, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of them. But you know, like I said, do the right thing, because you're gonna piss off a lot of fans. You're gonna piss off a lot of people, and I'll be one of them. And I don't think you want me to do a rant about you, because I already have one in store and ready for whatever decision that you make. And if it's a good, you know, if it's a good decision that I as a football fan will approve of, then there will be no rant. But if I don't approve of this, if I don't approve of your decision, guess what? The headline on the headline will read, what is this fire truck doing? Ow. Let's follow it. See where it goes. Because I'm serious. You know, I will lose all respect for Roger Goodell if I don't like the punishment that's given out. Because believe me, it will be, you know, because I will say that it will be severe. And the headline of my Tom Dog Rants, when I post it on YouTube, the headline will read that you know, this is only if I don't approve of this this punishment, that headline will read, I lost all respect for Roger Goodell. So You know, this isn't a threat. Don't take it as a threat. This is a promise. Because you know, I've had a lot of respect to Roger Goodell and his judgment calls on a lot of football players who've done wrong under his administration. But you know, if he goes easy on Brady and doesn't punish him as well as I think he should, then that's when I'm gonna go off on the rant. So I have one. I'll have one prepared, and it will go on record. And being dead serious about that. So, what do you think? I want to hear what's on your mind. What do you think about this whole situation? We are here on Channel X. TomDog247. I'm just following right now. I'm following this fire truck, see where it leads to. But you know, it's just sad, you know, that a lot of a lot of popular sports figures has to cheat to achieve greatness in sports, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. You know, and you know, even you know, I'm a Yankee fan, and I have been since day one. You know, since I've been a wee little tyke. And personally, I don't like A-Rod. I don't like Alex Rodriguez. I do not like him. I never liked him. I never liked him. And now I have a legitimate reason to, because of the fact that he lied. Ah, there we go. Another lie. Only this time he lied that he didn't take any performance-enhancing drugs. And he lied about it, and he did. Now, it's going to take more than some fairly decent home runs to earn my respect. To earn my respect for him, in which I have none since he signed up with the Yankees. And now that I have a legitimate reason to hate his ass, he seriously needs... He should have gotten the suspension that was given to him. And how did I miss this gang attack? And personally,
Go back to your shitty little home. Fuck, man. Die, you fucking man down.
oh shit. And you know, when he lied about taking steroids and everything like that, it just pissed me off even more. That the fact that he would lie to his fans and to the Yankee fans that, you know, that pissed me off even more. I did not like that. I really didn't. Ah, shit. But you know, that's just how I feel. Like I said, it's going to take more than a few home runs to earn my respect, in which I have none. Jesus. Jeebus. Fuck. I haven't died this much in a gang attack. And all I was doing was farting around.
I'm a fucking Marine! Get back! You fucked with the wrong soldier! Cocksucker!
Shit. Nice. See if I missed anything. As I said, that that's my opinion on the whole thing and everything like that. And like I said, Tom Brady deserves whatever punishment he has coming to him. But I really do hope that it's very, very severe, because I will not like it. I will not like it if it's not, legit. And there'll be a lot of pissed off fans that would agree with me on this. This car's beat up. Jesus Christ. Oh good, they match. But, it is what it is. Alright, let's see if anybody sent out a selfie, and I'll give them a shout out. See what happens. Okay. Alright. But like I said, what's your opinion on the whole deflategate scandal? And how severe should it be? Post your comments, questions, or concerns in the respected descriptions. Just want to come just remind everybody that we are doing selfies for shoutouts, and if you want a shoutout, all you have to do is submit the selfie to my Twitter handle at TomDog247 and post the hashtag, and please include the hashtag selfies, the number 4 shoutouts. And also explain your questions, comments, or concerns on tonight's episode, on tonight's show. Let us know what you think about the whole Floyd Mayweather fight. Was it worth it? Was it not worth it? I would like to know what you think, and plus also the Deflategate scandal. I'd also like to know what you think about all that, because it really is upsetting. And you know, and as I said before, you know, I really did, you know, I really do think that Tom Brady did that deliberately so that he can lie, you know, he can say that you know, he didn't do it or had no knowledge of it, and you know, to cover up his tracks before Super Bowl because he wanted to go to Super Bowl, and as far as I'm concerned, you know, if that's the case, if that was the case, you know, if he admitted to doing that, he would be the biggest scumbag on the face of the earth, and I'm serious about that. You know, I would definitely lose more respect for him than I was lacking in the beginning, because you know he you know, this will make me respect him even less than how I respect him now. I'm being dead serious about that. It's like, you know, he's supposed to be this, you know, this respected football player. Take how you think about him, you know, that, you know, if you like Tom Brady, you know, that's fine. But you know, I mean, I'm not gonna judge you, so don't go and judge me because of how I feel, you know, because of how I feel about him. Because, you know, because you're not gonna win that argument. You know, like I said. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, he's a good football player. You know, he is. But you know, I just don't like the guy. You know, and even back when there were talks about him and his team were caught cheating. Well, actually, it was done by Belichick, but still, that they and they were caught cheating over looking over over playbooks, and fans still, you know, some fans still hate them for that, because you know, if that's the only way to win. You know, and I think, you know, Roger actually handled the situation. You know, even though I do think that it should have been even more severe. I mean, it's so severe saying that Belichick should have been fired. I mean, he's real damn lucky that he did not get fired for that garbage. And I'm being serious about that one. Belichick should have been, you know, any other coach would have been fired right on the spot for hiring someone to steal plays from their opponent's playbooks. I mean, who the fuck does that? I mean, really, it's disgusting. It really is disgusting, and you know, I really do think that Belichick should have been fired. So, you know, as I said before, he's damn lucky that he still has a job with the Patriots, or in the NFL for that matter. But other than that, you know, as I said before, Tom Brady, you know, better get what's coming to him, because seriously, you know, there's no room for that in the NFL. Really. You know, if that's how you want to promote yourself on the football field, then you know what? You don't belong to be on there. That's how I think about it. Because, you know, that just makes me hate Tom Brady even more now. And you know, I don't even know if I want to watch Ted. I don't even want to know Ted 2, seeing that Tom Brady's going to be in that movie. But even though it's just a quick cameo, still, I don't know. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being, probably I'm being naive at that point, because, you know, I do want to see Ted 2. I really do. But, you know, I'm just probably blowing smoke out of my ass at that point. So it's still, you know. All right. Well, I'm looking at the time here and everything like that. I pretty much said what I had to say, you know, and I still would love to hear what you have to say. That's what's on your mind. So go ahead and post a comment, questions or concerns about anything about Tom Brady and Floyd Mayweather fight. You know, let me know. I still would like to know what's your take on all that. And I hope that you know, I would appreciate that. You know, instead of having to listen to me for like an hour and a half or so or anything like that. I don't even know. You know, just making a damn fool out of myself. You know.